Hello everyone, my name is Ligia Raffaello, and today I'm giving a 8-minute speech on the different learning styles students have. Now it might surprise you, but we can start this conversation way back in high school. Have you ever went to class all happy and excited and realized shortly after the teacher starts explaining the subject that you're suddenly not interested, that you're losing focus? Well, you are not alone. For a long time in my life, I heard my teachers telling my parents I had some type of learning disability. I used to fall asleep in class a lot, and I was known as the C- kid. Don't get me wrong, I wanted to learn history, science, and even math. But for some reason that I didn't know back then, I remember I couldn't learn. I remember feeling so frustrated and so angry at myself. All I could think was, I can't do this. Now, this mindset doesn't happen just in school. You might be listening to me and thinking, my kid experienced that in school, but I also experienced that at work. Or my husband and wife experienced that at home. Now why? Why does this happen? Why the majority of people have this no-can-do attitude, and yet we have schools with the same old methods from years and years and years ago? Well, it wasn't until 2013 that I started to get a few answers. I decided I wanted to travel abroad and learn a new culture. I just had one problem. I needed to learn English first before I could travel all by myself. So like a good student would do, I went and bought all kinds of books you could think of. And guess what? I couldn't learn. I couldn't do it. It was so frustrating. I knew I was motivated, yet nothing. So one beautiful day, as I was searching on the internet, I came across a ESL YouTube channel. I was hooked. To my surprise and my parents' surprise, I couldn't stop watching and learning at the same time. That day was very formative to me because I realized two things. One, I didn't have a learning disability as my teacher said so, and probably none of the students as well, but also what I had was a different learning style. You see, we have 4 different types of learners. We have visual learners, people that learn by seeing, read and writer learners, people that learn better on paper or screen, kinetic learners, people that are more hands-on, and auditory learners who learn by listening and verbalizing. So what type are you? To me, here's where your turning points begin. Once you figure that out, you can jump into action. So here are a few things that you can do, different learning styles you can do to help you. Do not study. There's nothing worse than studying when you don't feel like it. If you're not in the mood, go for a walk in the park or watch a fun video. Then come back and try it again. You can also listen to music. If you are learning a foreign language but you can't memorize the words, try listening to your favorite songs in that foreign language and then learn word by word. You can also record or take online classes. Most of us don't like learn algebra on a Monday morning, but we have to because of our schedules. So why not take online classes or record them so you can learn them when you feel like it at your own pace? Be creative. Are you taking notes but not using them later? Well, try to be more creative. Buy a drawing book, use different colors, big, small words. Everything that will grab your attention will help you. You can also create games. If you can't focus on the PowerPoint or what the teacher is saying, try going back home and creating your own games. Try puzzles or memory games before you take a test. You can also start from the bottom. You see, there's nothing wrong with studying a easier level. Foundation is very important, so if you are having a hard time, go back to those kids' website and try learning the subject again. No matter what technique you use or what type of learner you are, don't let schools or teachers discourage you. Schools and exams are built to challenge you, but that's it. Unfortunately, it took me years to realize that the techniques applied in school were not designed for me. But you can start now. Remember, believe in you. Don't give up. Don't compare yourself. and continue studying. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.